Before I started working at Mgayle Studios, I had lost about 110 pounds on my own just by changing the way that I ate and my diet and just becoming active. But then I plateaued, and I didn't know where to go. And it wasn't until I started working at Mgayle that I really felt that I was able to jump that leap, that I was able to, go beyond that. And I found myself pushing myself harder than I ever thought I could before. Mgayle Studios helped me realize the connection between strength, cardio, and flexibility, which is something that I didn't know before. I didn't know the way those three things work in tandem. So that is something that has been incredibly useful. I'm an actor professionally, and being able to use my whole tool, my whole body in a very strong and confident way has brought me much further in my career. The idea that acting is a tool of communication, and it's not just about the words that you say, it's about the way in which you say it. And it has helped me really expand upon my abilities already.
Seth has been a client for the last couple of years, and he came to Mgayle Studio because he wanted to increase upon his stage presence. He wanted to really focus on not just Pilates as doing Pilates, but he wanted to understand the behind-the-scenes work of Pilates. So the reasons for specific exercises, how he could lengthen his spine, how he could be more dynamic in front of people on the stage, how he could take an understanding of his body and a connection to his body, and then relate that to his life work with theater. So Seth and I really were able to work with the breathing and connect with the body and the core, and it's changed his life, and it's really helped with his career, and I'm just so blessed and grateful to have worked with Seth.
I found that in the day-to-day, whenever I would come in, that I would, in order to see how the whole big picture would work out, I really needed to see how specific things worked. And I found that doing a lot of the Pilates work, the specificity that it has, really allowed me to feel how one piece links into another, and the chain reaction that that has. If I was tight in one place, how it would affect and react elsewhere, and how when I would release there, how it would also then the chain reaction move. And the reformer in the Pilates and the mat work especially, really, there was a specificity to it that I really liked and that I needed. They've realized early on how I worked and how the way that I needed to work out, and in that I needed to understand it logically, not just physically, and so they really helped me understand that. And the Pilates was such a great tool because you're able to focus on individual pieces. Plus, I came in wanting to do a lot of like boxing and sparring and kind of person-to-person work, and they worked with me on that too. And so would do some sparring and some picking people up on your back and grappling with them, and just different ways to make it fun for me, and ways that I really got into and got excited about the workout. So it was never static.